Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to speak about something serious. I'm going to speak about the bad things that happened at my school and at a lot of these special needs schools. So if y'all don't want to hear about sexual assaults, leave this video. I 100% understand. Yeah, okay. So I went to a special needs school because I have special needs. Um I'm not going to tell you every disability I have, but I have autism and I went to an autistic school. I'm not going to say the name of the school because they still doing good. So anyway, I'm not going to say the name of the school, but what I'm going to just speak about is what happened when I was at the school. Okay, so, and by the way, the school I went to was in racist school. So every day I got racial profile at the school. Now I know people tired of people saying this thing is racist, that place is racist. We need to stop being freaking racist. Like, it's ridiculous how much a lot of like white people don't like black people because of the color of the skin. It's really ridiculous. And I know not all white people are racist. I know that. But the white kids that I went to school with was racist. So anyway, the first incident happened in 2007. Um, in 2007, I was in PE class. It was pouring down raining outside. We were supposed to have PE, the class outside, but since it was pouring down raining outside, we just had it inside. So, anyway, in that class, I'm not going to say what happened, but another classmate sexual assaulted me. And I looked around to see who saw or if anybody saw. Now, these three teachers saw, they didn't say nothing and they didn't do nothing. And they saw specifically what he did and everything like that. And they didn't say or do nothing. So I thought, okay, we were in class, so whatever will happen probably will happen after class. Well, after class came and they didn't say or do nothing about it. I said, dang. And it was before I had a cell phone, so I didn't have no cell phone. No way to contact my mom. My mom was a police officer, so she don't play, and she don't play about stuff like that. So I wish I had a phone, but I didn't. But I just had to fake like I was okay and everything like that. Now, the next incident happened in 2012. So back then I was in a special needs group. the group was a bunch of girls with autism, and we will just have activities, fun activities like high, not high and seek, wow, um, treasure hunt, yeah, stuff like that, and yeah, so stuff like that, treasure hunt, running races, whatever. It was fun, and we had pizza afterwards every time. So it was fun. Even though it was fun, it was a racist group because most of those scores came from my school and everything like that. So anyway, we had a black teacher. This how the group was racist. I was the only black kid in the group full of these white kids. I didn't kill at all. I really don't kill if I'm the only black kid around white kids. I really didn't kill. As long as you're not racist. And anyway, I was picking up on the racism and everything like that. Anyway, that's how racist the group was. We had a black teacher. I was happy because at last I wasn't going to be the only black person in the group. Now my mom is obviously black, but she was upstairs with the other mothers. So they had this black teacher, and she was nice, whatever. But because she was black, they fired her. I said, like, really? And since she had a black boyfriend, they fired her and everything like that. So, anyway, they fired her. Um, Long story short, they brought in another teacher. Yeah. But anyway, when my mom realized the group was more racist, whatever, she decided it was time to leave. So before we left for good, one of my classmates, asked me for a play date. So anyway, besides that, we at my school we had this male teacher work at my school. He made me uncomfortable every time I saw him. He made me uncomfortable, and I never knew why. Now, my mom always told and always tell me when a person makes you uncomfortable, there's a reason. Pay attention. So anyway, long story short, I told the classmate, yes, I will have a play date with her because that will be the last time I will see her and she will see me because after that she went to another school. I stayed back at this particular school. So I say I agreed to have the play date because I thought it was just going to be me, my sister, and the classmate downstairs having fun, chilling, whatever. So I said, yeah. Anyway, when we got there, I always tell my sister, you better come with me. Because my sister was my translator when we was younger. I no one could understand me because my speech was so bad to the point no one understood me. And so anyway, every time I would talk to people or try to talk to people, my sister would translate everything I say. So anyway, my sister still do that to this day, translate everything I say. So anyway, um, so it was me, my sister, and the classmate went downstairs, and when I turned the corner to the basement, I saw the t-shirt that made me uncomfortable. And I instantly froze. Anyway, I had to introduce him to my sister and my sister to him. And we sat down crisscross episodes, and off the bat he wanted us to do an exercise. And I'm not going to show you the exercise he wanted us to do, but he wanted us to do this particular exercise for a reason. It's an actual exercise, but like, why you want us to do this exercise at 9 o'clock at night? I thought we were just coming over to have a play date. So, anyway, he was looking at our chest area when we was doing the exercise. And my sister, obviously, my sister don't have disabilities. I'm the only one that have disabilities. Anyway, my sister quickly understood why he was doing. He wasn't looking at our face. He was looking at our chest area. Because this particular exercise, like, let me say this, our chest. This particular exercise pushed our chest out like that. Yeah. And once my sister realized what was happening, she stopped doing the exercise. And I have a disability called brexia, where it takes long for me to comprehend what is going on and what a person is saying. Like, I understand, but it takes me long. So it took me a lot longer than my sister to understand what was happening. But when I realized what was happening, I stopped doing the exercise. And then after we stopped, my classmate, which have autism like me, say she needed to pee. She legit say I need to pee, and just got up, and she went in the back because there was a bathroom in her basement. So anyway, not even a minute later, the teacher got up and went back there. Mind you, she don't need assistance in the bathroom. It was also one stall back there. So why you going to in the bathroom with her? So I, me and my sister looked at each other like, what the fuck? Excuse my language, but we legit say that. Under the under our breath. And anyway, we knew he was in the bathroom with her because stuff that we was hearing, and it was, yeah. Anyway, he was doing suspicious things back there. Just saying. And um, me and my sister was looking at each other like, what? I was kidding. I got uncomfortable down there. But the only reason why I stayed because my mom said, what the freak, you stayed down there. And if he made you uncomfortable. And I legit say because I was hearing my mom talking upstairs because she was talking in the kitchen with um my classmate's mom. So I kind of felt comfortable because I was hearing my mom talking. And plus, my sister was down there with me. So I'd say he tries, if shit hits the fan, like if he tries something, my sister will save me. Anyway, long story short, he got fired from working at my school for sexual assaulting a nonverbal child in his wheelchair, and he also got fired from working with my classmate and her family for sexual assaulting her. So I don't know what happened in the bathroom and everything like that. I don't know. But the next incident happened in 2013. So we had this gay teacher. She was a lesbian, and I felt uncomfortable with her. Before people say, oh, you felt uncomfortable with her because she was gay, no. I had lots of gay teachers at my school that I genuinely liked. So it wasn't because that. It was because she did other inappropriate things that I'm not going to mention in this video. But anyway, long story short, I was in the bathroom changing my clothes when she came into the bathroom and she attempted to sexual assault me. I'm not going to get into what she tried to do and everything like that. But yeah. Yeah, and I couldn't say nothing. I couldn't tell nobody, no other teacher, whatever. Because if you know, you know. If you don't know, yeah. Okay, but anyway, no one will believe me. And I already told them about another incident that happened that I'm not going to talk about, and no one believed me and everything like that. So I just kept it to myself, but I was happy it was the ending of the day. because I was about to freak out on a teacher, on her. I was about, like, I was this close to choking her out. Literally, no one, no gay teacher, no one will try to do that. No one will. Like, I wanted to choke her out too, and everything like that. But I know I'm black, so if I go to jail, I won't. If I go to prison, I won't get treated white. And that's my honest saying. Hate me or not. But anyway, I wanted to choke her out after that incident. Anyway, because my head was hurting at that point, my head was hurting. I was tired. We just came back from a swimming party because it was the ending of the school year celebration, which was a swimming party. And like, I had it up to hell with these teachers. So anyway, the next incident happened like 2 weeks later in vocational class. The same teacher that attempted to sexual assault me in the bathroom sexual assaulted another classmate, another student. And I saw everything. I couldn't say nothing. Um, the only thing I could do was evil eye her. Evil eye meaning looking at her evil and everything like that. But that's what irritates me. That's what irritated me. We had another teacher in the classroom that saw everything that happened and didn't do nothing. And she say, oh, she was in the Bermuda Triangle. I say something rude, but to myself, and I'm not going to repeat it. But I'm just like saying, you saw this chick just sexual assault this semi-verbal person, and you didn't do nothing about it. Wow. Anyway, long story short, she got fired. I don't know how. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, she got fired in the middle of lessons. In the middle of class, the principal of the whole school and the principal of the high school came to the classroom, pulled her out, talked to her, and when she came back, she looked distraught, and she sat all of us down, and she said, "I just got fired," and I had to put my acting skills to the test and fake like I was sad, fake like I was distraught. I wasn't. I was happy and everything like that. So anyway, long story short, a lot of others crap went on at my school, but I'm not going to talk about it for obvious reasons. because I don't want to get in trouble and everything like that. But yeah, I'm just going to say if you're a gay teacher or a person in the LGBT or not, but if you're a teacher that thinks that, okay, I'm going to get away with it by molesting a kid with autism, don't work at a school with special needs kids. Anybody, not just gay people, anybody. Because I had it that these people, anybody will want to work alongside a special needs students and take advantage of them. I think I got taken advantage of a lot of times that I didn't mention in this video. But I'm just going to speak up for the ones that can, the ones that have that's nonverbal. I was nonverbal when I was younger. Now I'm not. So I'm talking, exposing, and everything like that. So anyway, I know this is a long video. Sorry about that. But I hope y'all will like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. And by the way, disclaimer, I'm not hating on the LGBT. I know everybody in the LGBT is not F up in the head like that particular teacher. But anyway,